everyone, welcome to my channel Focus 360. In this video, we are going to discuss about wildlife, climate and natural vegetation of Assam. I have also started the NCERT Geography series, the link you will get in the description box. So let's start the video. First, we are going to learn about wildlife of Assam. Assam is home to over 180 species of mammals, including rare and endangered species like the Indian one-horned rhinoceros, the Royal Bengal tiger, the golden langur, Hoolock gibbon, Gangetic dolphin, etc. They are all protected in the national parks and wildlife sanctuaries. Now let us learn about the national parks of Assam. There are 5 national parks of Assam. The Kaziranga National Park is the single largest undisturbed and representative area in the Brahmaputra Valley floodplain. It has an area of about 858 square kilometer. It was declared as National Park in 11th Feb 1974 by Government of India. It was declared UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1985. It has been declared Tiger Reserve since 2007. It is located in Golaghat and Nagaon districts. It is also recognized as an important bird area by BirdLife International for conservation of avifaunal species. Next is Manas National Park. Its area is about 500 square kilometer in Chirang and Buxa districts. It was declared Tiger Reserve in 1974, World Heritage Site in 1985, Biosphere Reserve in 1989 and National Park in 1990. It is also a part of Chirang Ripu Elephant Reserve since 2003. Next is Dibru-Saikhowa National Park. It has an area of about 340 square kilometer located in Dibrugarh and Tinsukia districts. It was declared Biosphere Reserve in the year 1997. Next is Rajiv Gandhi Orang National Park. At present, it has the highest tiger density. It has an area of 78.81 square kilometer spread over Darong and Hunitpur districts. It is also known as Mini Kaziranga. It was declared Wildlife Sanctuary in 1985, National Park in 1999 and Tiger Reserve in 2016. Next is Nameri National Park. It has an area of about 200 square kilometer near Tejpur of Hunitpur district. It was declared Sanctuary in 1985, National Park in 1998 and Tiger Reserve in 1999. The Jia Bharali River flowing through the park is known for golden mahshir fish. These are the proposed national parks in Assam. The Dihing Patkai Wildlife Sanctuary was proposed to convert into national park very recently. It is located in Tinsukia and Dibrugarh districts. It was declared Wildlife Sanctuary in 2004. It is a part of Jaipur Rainforest. It is the only sanctuary of India with 7 different wildcats. Next is Simleng River Impenetrable National Park, which is in the Mahasau district, has a proposed area of 100 square kilometer. These are the 4 tiger reserves in Assam. Manas Tiger Reserve is in Chirang and Buxa district, has an area of 3150.92 square kilometer. It was declared as Tiger Reserve in 1974. Kaziranga Tiger Reserve is in Golaghat and Nagaon district, having an area of 1173.58 square kilometer. It was declared as Tiger Reserve in 2007. Next is Nameri Tiger Reserve of Hunitpur district, has an area of about 344 square kilometer and it was declared in 1999. Orang is the 4th Tiger Reserve of Assam and 49th of India, which was declared in the year 2016. It has an area of about 492.46 square kilometer in Darang and Hunitpur districts. Next comes the wildlife sanctuaries. First is Pobitara Wildlife Sanctuary, which harbors the world's highest density of one-horned rhinoceros, located in Morigaon district close to Guwahati city. It also harbors many important bird species. Next is Burasapori Wildlife Sanctuary, which is on the southern bank of river Brahmaputra in the Hunitpur district. Next is Laokhwa Wildlife Sanctuary, which is also on the southern bank of river Brahmaputra in Nagaon district. It is an ideal habitat for rhinoceros and wild buffalo. Then Sonai Rupai Wildlife Sanctuary, located in foothills of Himalayas of Hunitpur district. Next is Chakrashila Wildlife Sanctuary, located in foothills of Himalayas of Dhubri district. It is the second home of golden langur. Next is Bornodi Wildlife Sanctuary, which is also located in the foothills of Himalayas of Udalguri and Baksa districts, bordering Bhutan. This sanctuary was constituted for hispid hare and pygmy hog. Next is Garampani Wildlife Sanctuary, which is in Karbi Anglong and contains hot water springs and waterfalls. Next is Pani Dihing, which is in southern bank of river Brahmaputra in Sibsagar district. Nambar Doigrung Wildlife Sanctuary is in Golaghat district and is famous for hot water springs Hulak Gibbon and Gaur. Hulangapar Gibbon Wildlife Sanctuary is in Jorhat district with semi-evergreen forest and in the midst of tea gardens and human settlements. This sanctuary is named after the only ape Hulak Gibbon found in India. Next is Dihing Patkai Wildlife Sanctuary in Tinsukia and Dibrugarh districts and is famous for Assam Valley tropical wet evergreen forest bordering Arunachal Pradesh. The sanctuary is a part of Dihing Patkai Elephant Reserve. Next is Borail Wildlife Sanctuary in Kachar district and consists of Kachar tropical moist evergreen and semi-evergreen forest. Next is Amchang Wildlife Sanctuary located in Guwahati. Then next is Diporbil Wildlife Sanctuary, which is in Guwahati and the only Ramsar site in Assam. Then Morat Longri Wildlife Sanctuary is located in Karbi Anglong Autonomous District Council. It is an important component of Dhansiri Langding Elephant Reserve. Next is Nambor Wildlife Sanctuary, which is in Karbi Anglong Autonomous District Council and is contiguous to Garampani Wildlife Sanctuary. Next, East Karbi Anglong Wildlife Sanctuary is also in Karbi Anglong Autonomous District Council and is an important landscape of Karbi Anglong Kaziranga landscape. Bherjan, Borajan, Podumoni Wildlife Sanctuary are in 3 separate blocks located in Tinsukia district and is an ideal habitat for primate species. Bordoibam Bilmuk Bird Wildlife Sanctuary is a proposed bird sanctuary in Dhemaji and Lakhimpur districts and is a breeding ground for whistling teal. And the last is North Karbi Anglong Wildlife Sanctuary, which is a proposed wildlife sanctuary in Karbi Anglong District Autonomous Council. It is in south of Kaziranga National Park, hence it is important for the survival of Kaziranga National Park as many animals of Kaziranga National Park migrate there during annual floods. These are the elephant reserves of Assam. First is Chirang Ripu Elephant Reserve, which is in Kokrajhar, Chirang, Baksa and Udalguri districts. It has an area of 2600 square kilometer. Then Hunitpur Elephant Reserve, which is in Hunitpur district, which has an area of 1420 square kilometer. Next, Dihing Patka Elephant Reserve, which is in Dibrugarh and Tinsukia district, has an area of 937 square kilometer. Next is Kaziranga Karbi Anglong Elephant Reserve. It is in Hunitpur, Nagaon, Golaghat and Karbi Anglong districts and it has an area of 3270 square kilometer. Next is Dhansiri Langding Elephant Reserve, which is in Karbi Anglong, Nagaon, North Kachar Hills and it has an area of 2740 square kilometer. And this is the only Ramsar site of Assam, Diporbil, which has an area of 40 square kilometer and it was declared as a Ramsar site in 19th August 2002. Next we are going to learn about climate of Assam. Assam enjoys tropical monsoon climate with heavy rainfall and high humidity. Maximum temperature in summer goes 95 to 100 degree Fahrenheit or 35 to 38 degree Celsius and minimum temperature in winter is between 43 to 46 degree Fahrenheit or 6 to 8 degrees Celsius. These are the 4 seasons of Assam. First is the winter season. It starts from late November and lasts till late February. Showers of western disturbances occur sometimes. Then the summer season. It starts from early March and lasts till the May, although it lasts even after that. And convectional rains and mango showers in the afternoon can be seen. Next is season of southwest monsoon. It starts from June and lasts till September. In this season we receive heavy rainfall of about 1800 mm. July being the wettest month and it receives 500 mm rainfall. Next is season of retreating monsoon. It is in October and monsoonal disturbances cease by this time and we receive scanty rainfall, about 180 mm. These are the heavy rainfall areas of Assam: Goalpara district, Kachar district, Lakhimpur district and Dibrugarh district. Rain shadow area. Now what is rain shadow area? Rain shadow area is the area which receives very little rainfall due to topographic barrier, especially a mountain range. Kopili Valley of Nagaon district is the rain shadow area in Assam. It is between Khasi and Mikir hills, which receives an average annual rainfall of 1090 mm. Wettest place on earth. Mawsynram and Cherrapunji in the East Khasi Hills district of Meghalaya is the wettest place on earth. Next we are going to learn about natural vegetation. The recorded forest area in Assam is 26,832 square kilometer, which is 34.21% of geographical area, and reserved forest is 66.58% and unreserved forest is 33.42%. Forest and tree cover constitutes 29,237 square kilometer and it is 37.27% of geographical area. These are the types of forest found in Assam: tropical wet evergreen forest, tropical semi-evergreen forest, tropical moist deciduous forest, subtropical broadleaf hill forest, subtropical pine forest, littoral and swamp forest, grasslands and savannas. Tropical wet evergreen forest. These forests are found in the districts of Golaghat, Jorhat, Sibsagar, Tinsukia, Dibrugarh and in a narrow stretch in Lakhimpur and Dhemaji districts, along foothills and also in the southern part of state at lower elevations in Borail range and in Loharband, Sonai, Longai and Dholia Reserve Forest in Kachar and Karimganj districts. The predominant species are Hulong and other species Borpath, Jutoli, Sam, Dewasam, Nahor, Titasap, Bhelu, Mekai, etc. Forests in southern Assam have, however, Dipterocarpus turbinatus in association with Mesua fera, Mesua floribunda, Michelia glabra, Palinquim polyanthum, etc. Next is tropical semi-evergreen forest. These are the areas where these forests are found. You all go through yourself. These forests have mostly medium-sized trees with few large trees. Shrubs, lianas, climbers, orchids and ferns grow copiously. At the fringe, bamboos and canes occupy the space. And these are the species which are associated in this forest. You all go through yourself. Next is the tropical moist deciduous forest. Moist deciduous forest can be divided into two: salp forest and mixed deciduous forest. Salp forests are found in Nagaon, Morigaon, Kamrup, parts of Nalbari and Barpeta, Darong, Dhubri, Kokrajhar and Goalpara. And these are the species found in salp forest. And then the mixed deciduous forests are found at the foothills of hills in Lakhimpur, Dhemaji, Karbi Anglong and North Kachar Hills districts. And these are the species associated in mixed deciduous forest. Next is subtropical broadleaf hill forest. Subtropical broadleaf hill forest and subtropical pine forest occur in the districts of Karbi Anglong and North Kachar Hills. And these are the species which are found there. You all go through yourself. Next is grasslands and savannas. Grassland and savannas are grass-dominated biomes and form the major part of vegetation in Kaziranga National Park, Pobitara, Orang, Sonai Rupai, Laokhwa, Bornodi, Burasapuri, Dibru-Soikhwa wildlife sanctuaries and some part in Manas National Park. Grasslands support important wildlife population in Assam. Important grasses are given here. These species grow gregariously at the onset of monsoon and grow even up to 6 meters tall. Next is littoral and swamp forest. Littoral and swamp forest have almost lost their identity because of biotic pressure on land. Presently, sedges and grasses form the largest component of vegetation. Important species include Argyratum conizoids, Alocasia species, Alpinia species, etc. Next is the orchids of Assam. In Assam, as many as 293 species of orchids are reported, which represent 44.39% of northeast species and 24.42% of species occurring in India. Orchids as a group of flowering plants exhibit wide range of habits and have specific macroclimatic requirements for their growth, development and regeneration. These are the species given here. And also orchids grow to their magnificent best in the evergreen and semi-evergreen forest and to some extent in moist deciduous forest. Next is the bamboo species of Assam. Bambusa vulgaris is the introduced species cultivated throughout Assam as ornamental plant. Bambusa jayantiana and Melocanna arundiana are the species reported only from Assam. Commonly cultivated species are Bambusa belcoa, Bambusa tulda, Melocanna basifera, Dendrocalamus hamiltoni and Dendrocalamus giganteus. Now these are the different species found in different districts of Assam. You all take the screenshot of this. Also remember, the first ever bamboo industrial park of Northeast will be set up in Dima Hasao district of Assam. This is a very recent news which was declared by the government. This is the end of the video. Please like, share and subscribe my channel for more such videos. Thank you.